a big issue for the 49ers is no first-round pick the next 2 years. I think something high up on the priority list in their organization is finding a way to get one or both back. How do you get a first-round pick next year and the year after? What would be your suggestion? How would you do
trading a blue chip player? I mean,
they I'm with you on that.
They did it with
the only thing you can do.
See, the DeForest Buckner thing, which is back in the forefront now, right? Here's the thing that people have messed up about it. Yes, I understand that you don't want him traded. But when you're talking about trading a defensive lineman for the number 13 pick, you do that 100 days out of 100 days. The problem isn't that move. It was who you selected at 13 and what you did after that.
I respectfully disagree. The problem with that move to me is that you traded a guy who was durable, who basically, was everything. And I felt his best football was ahead of him. To me, what we're going to look for here is someone who we think his best football is behind him, and maybe people don't realize it yet. That's what I'm looking for here. Someone who has a questionable durability.
I know where you're going with this. You're not going to lead me to say it. You say it.
George Kittle.
I'm not saying it. You said it. I'm not going to say it.
Let me make the case.
Go.
George Kittle is a terrific player, and he's been really someone special in the 49ers organization. But do we honestly think that his best football is ahead of him? Do we? He's older than Buckner. He's like 2 years older than Buckner. He's 28, and he really hasn't been able to be healthy the last 2 years.
I can't answer this question. I won't. I'm gonna pass. I think. Okay,
so here let's put it like this. Because I know it's very emotional, but any player we suggest that's worth a first-round pick is going to give you this response. So let's put Kittle to the side for a second. Who else? Because I think anyone else will actually make you feel worse.
I mean,
you don't want to be Bosa.
I'm not. Yeah, I'm not.
You don't want to be Debo
or Trent or Debo.
No. Yeah. So I think it's got to be Kittle because anyone else isn't really worth a first-round pick after that.
No, I mean Eric Armstead could probably fetch you a second. I would say. I mean, he would unless he goes on a streak from here on out where he goes insane. I think that the contract.
I'll take a second for Armstead if that's what's going on. Like, let me get.
Oh, I mean, someone would give a second for Armstead. 100%, they would give a second for Armstead. Yeah. But yeah, aside from those other guys, you don't do that for Bosa. You don't do that for Debo. None of those guys. Nope.
So I think look, if you want to get the first-round pick, Kittle's your best option. I know it's tough, but he's 28.
Right. I understand the durability. I understand the durability thing, but I think that a lot of what's being discounted about why the running game isn't as effective is, say what you want, I think that George Kittle is a huge part of that. And I think that he masks everything else in the running game when it comes to that. So you can run to the right side. You can run to the right side with him. Yeah, so I'll give you that. Yeah.
But look. Some people, he's a little overrated. I'm going to say some stuff is going to get people upset.
Ooh.
He's a little overrated. Hell of a player, great blocker. People talk about him like he's the greatest 49ers tight end of all time. He's not even as good as Vernon Davis was. Wasn't.
I listened to Vernon Davis. All right.
Vernon Davis was faster, stronger.
Let me just play devil's advocate.
I'm sorry.
Let me just play devil's advocate. All right, here's the thing is utilization and talent, right? Two different things, right? Yeah, obviously Vernon Davis was faster. He scored a hell of a lot more touchdowns. He had, 14 in 1 year? But, he was actually utilized more downfield as a receiver. It seems like that's not how. So look, while I am not going to give you pushback on the idea that people tell me George Kittle's the best tight end of all time for the 49ers, it's not true. It is Vernon Davis still. It is. Sorry, guys. It is. The numbers don't line up.
Kittle, you might want to consider it because I don't know how much longer he's going to be worth that first.
I can't comment on this. I really can't.